Hey Fit Lab, Coach Bree here giving the whiteboard breakdown for Friday, June 26th. Today, your equipment, you'll need an ab mat for accessory work or something to protect your back during those sit-ups. You'll need a dumbbell or a kettlebell for our MedCard. If you have a barbell, you can scale up to be using a barbell for that MedCard. Finally, if you have a rig, you can do on our accessory work, our strict toes bar on that rig. For our warm-up, once you get started with a 400-meter jog, when you come back, you're going to need 5 broad jumps. Remember on those broad jumps, we're starting down at the bottom of that squat. I'm going to be explosive as I drive up and out, and then when I land, I'm landing back down in the bottom of that squat before I take off on that next jump. When you finish those 5 broad jumps, you're going to give me 10 lunges. You can step forward, step back, but what I want you to focus on doing is keeping that chest up in the air and working on where that knee position is. So you want to make sure that when I'm stepping too short, I'm driving that knee really far out over the toe. Let's try and keep that knee over the heel. After those 10, you're going to give me 5 squat jumps. Just like that broad jump when you're jumping out, this time we're jumping up, down the bottom of the squat, and then I'm going to explode up into the air, jumping into that squat. Look like this. When you finish those 5, you're going to give me 10 pike push-ups. Those pike push-ups, we're going to get into something that looks like a down dog, and I'm going to put my head in front of my fingertips and then pressing back into that down dog position. I'll do 10 of those, and then give me 5 V-ups. On those V-ups, like always, we're trying to drive that belly button down to the ground. Toes are going to be pointing, locking those shoulders, and then I'm going to fold myself in half into that V and come back down. When you finish those 5, you're going to be 10 glute bridges. For a glute bridge, driving that big toe on the ground, hands go on the ground, squeezing my glutes up at the top for 1 to 2 seconds, coming back down. Finish those 10, you can give me 5 inchworm push-ups. Those inchworm push-ups, you want to make sure that we're actually stretching through here. To start, I'm going to walk my hands out, get my push-up, take my time walking my hands back, not neglecting that stretch at the beginning and end. When you finish that, you're going to be 10 Spider-Man lunges. Those Spider-Man lunges, we're trying to stay nice and low, driving your hip down to the ground. Your knee can go out, and then trading sides. Just trying to get nice and low and work it through those hips. After you finish that warm-up, we're going to get into our accessory core work. Today we have 4 rounds. We're going to start with 5 V-ups, just like we did in the warm-up. If you have a rig, you're going to be 5 strict toes to bar. After that, you're going to be 15 sit-ups. If you have that ab mat, you can set up with the ab mat, making sure feet are connected here. I'm going to reach all the way back over my head, touch the ground. And when I sit up, I'm making sure that I touch the top of my toes. After those 15, you're going to be 25 good mornings. Remember on that good morning, big toes locking the ground, and I'm hinging back, and I'm staying active through here. We're not sagging down in this position, or even as I hinge, I'm not rolling forward here. I'm making sure that this is all active, and then I squeeze my glutes and I come back forward. If you want to add a weight, you can. You can hold a weight in here, put a weight on your back if you need to make it more difficult. When you finish that accessory work, we're going to get into our MedCard. Today our MedCard is an EMOM, or every 5 minutes on the minute for 5 rounds. That's 25 minutes that we're going today. We're going to start with 12 alternating dumbbell snatches. So if you have that dumbbell, remember we're going to set up over that dumbbell. I'm going to reach down and grab it, making sure I turn that chest up in the air, and I'm going to explode with my legs, making sure I'm squeezing my glutes before I punch it up in the air. Look like this. Give me that punch. Come back and trade sides and go to the other side. If you have a barbell, you're going to be doing 12 power snatches. After those 12, you're going to be 24 burpees. On these burpees, let's try and be explosive. We're going to be jumping back, all the way to the ground, jumping back up, high-fiving ourselves at the end. After those 24, you're going to be 12 dumbbell lunges. On the dumbbell lunges, you can hold in either hand, however you want to divide up the work. It might be that you're holding it on one side, stepping out and doing your lunge, Might be putting it up on your shoulder, stepping out doing your lunge. You're going to be alternating your legs on the lunge. Trade the hand that you are holding the weight as you need. If you have a barbell, we're going to be holding that barbell in that front rack position, stepping out into our lunge, and stepping back. Let me know how you guys do.